Have you ever wondered how integral sound is to our culture and history? It's a question that might catch you off guard, but when you pause to consider it, the answer is quite profound. Sound, in its many forms, is an essential part of our human existence. It's more than just a sensory experience. It's a powerful tool that we've used for thousands of years to communicate, to convey emotions, to share ideas, and to shape our traditions. Think about it. The rhythmic beating of a drum can stir a crowd into a dance. The soft strumming of a guitar can soothe a troubled mind. The resonating chants of a monk can transport us to a place of peace and tranquility. And the rousing speech of a leader can inspire change. These are more than just sounds. They are expressions of our humanity, of our shared experiences, of our collective stories. Sound is a universal language. It transcends the barriers of geography and time, touching people regardless of their cultural backgrounds. A melody heard in the bustling streets of New York can evoke the same emotions as when it's played in the tranquil countryside of Japan. The sound of laughter is universally understood, whether it echoes through the mountains of Switzerland or bounces off the walls of a home in South Africa. Sound is also a powerful transmitter of our cultural heritage. From the hauntingly beautiful call to prayer in the Middle East, to the vibrant beats of samba in Brazil, to the soulful blues of the American South, each sound is a reflection of the people, their history, their struggles, and their triumphs. But the power of sound is not just in its ability to communicate or to evoke emotion, it's also in its capacity to unite us, to bring us together as a global community, to remind us that despite our differences, we share a common human experience. So, are you ready to delve deeper into this fascinating topic? Let's embark on a journey through time and cultures to explore the profound role of sound. Travel back to the dawn of civilization, where the first sounds resonated in the air. Imagine a world without words, a world where the rhythmic beat of drums carried messages across vast distances, echoing through forests and over mountains. In these early societies, drums were not merely instruments. They were lifelines, tools for communication, signaling danger, calling for gatherings, or simply marking the rhythm of daily life. Now, let's journey to the spiritual rituals that echoed in the heart of ancient cultures. Chants, humming, singing, these were more than just expressions of faith. They were a bridge to the spiritual realm, a connection to the divine. In the deep caves of prehistoric Europe, the rhythmic chants of our ancestors still resonate, murmuring tales of ancient beliefs and rituals. From the haunting didgeridoo of the Australian Aborigines to the melodic mantras of ancient India, sound was the thread that wove the fabric of spirituality. Next, we encounter the sonorous tolling of bells in ancient temples. In the East, the resonating gong of a temple bell would mark the passage of time, calling monks to prayer, reminding all of the constant cycle of life and death. In the West, the peal of church bells would ring out across towns and cities, calling the faithful to worship, celebrating joyous occasions, or tolling in somber remembrance. These bells were more than just markers of time. They were a call to the collective consciousness, a sound that united communities in faith and purpose. These sounds, these echoes of ancient times, were not merely noise. They were the first languages, the first songs, the first prayers. They were the heartbeat of ancient societies, the voice of the collective soul, the sound of humanity finding its place in the world. So, as we explore the power of sound, let's not forget its ancient roots. Let's remember the drum beats that carried messages, the chants that connected us to the divine, and the bells that called us together. In these ancient times, sound was a powerful tool connecting people to each other and to the divine. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, a time of chivalry, faith, and the birth of harmony. This period, spanning from the 5th to the 15th century, was a time when sound began to take on new roles and meanings in society. One of the most prevalent uses of sound was the tolling of church bells. These weren't just for summoning the faithful to prayer. They also served as giant public clocks, marking the passing of hours in a world without wristwatches or smartphones. The sound of these bells, resonating across towns and villages, became an integral part of daily life, a constant reminder of the passage of time. The Middle Ages also bore witness to the rise of harmony in music. Before this era, music was predominantly monophonic, meaning it consisted of a single melodic line. But the Middle Ages introduced polyphony, the combining of multiple independent melodies, adding depth and complexity to music. This was a revolutionary concept, resulting in the creation of choral music that filled the grand cathedrals with a rich tapestry of sound. And let's not forget the troubadours. These poet-musicians were the newscasters and storytellers of their day, spreading tales of love, heroism, and tragedy. Their songs, full of vivid imagery and emotion, were carried far and wide, often becoming the primary source of news for many. The power of their voices, accompanied by the strumming of lutes and lyres, was more than just entertainment. It was a way of connecting people, of sharing knowledge and experiences. So while we may think of the Middle Ages as a time of knights, castles, and the plague, it was also a time of significant development in the world of sound. From the tolling of church bells to the harmonious strains of choral music and the captivating tales of troubadours, sound played a crucial role in shaping society. The Middle Ages saw sound evolve, becoming a medium for storytelling, faith, and entertainment. Now, let's move into the modern era, where sound takes on new dimensions. In the modern era, the evolution of sound has been nothing short of revolutionary. The invention of the phonograph in the late 19th century by Thomas Edison marked a pivotal moment in our relationship with sound. For the first time in history, sound could be captured and replayed, creating a seismic shift in how we interact with music and spoken word. The phonograph was a marvel, a magic machine that brought voices from the past into the living room. Following the phonograph, the rise of radio in the early 20th century further transformed our experience with sound. The radio became a cultural touchstone, a shared experience that brought news, music, and stories into homes across the globe. It wasn't just about entertainment. Radio was a tool for education, for connection, for shaping public opinion. It made sound a communal experience, a shared moment in time. Fast forward to today, and the prevalence of digital music has once again reshaped our relationship with sound. Streaming platforms have made music more accessible than ever before. We have the world's music library at our fingertips, ready to soundtrack our lives at a moment's notice. This has democratized the creation and consumption of music, allowing anyone with a song in their heart to share it with the world. But the impact of sound in the modern era isn't just about music. Sound has become a powerful tool in protests, symbolizing unity and defiance. It's been used in technology, with voice-activated devices and sound-based applications becoming commonplace. Sound is no longer just a sensory experience, it's an integral part of our daily lives, shaping our interactions and experiences. The modern era turned sound into a ubiquitous part of our lives, shaping our culture and society in unprecedented ways. It's a testament to the power of sound, and a reminder of its endless possibilities. Finally, we arrive at today's digital age, where sound has become both personal and universal. Sound, once a shared experience, has now become a deeply personal affair, thanks to the advent of digital technology. From personalized ringtones that reflect our unique tastes, to the earbuds that deliver our favorite tunes directly into our ears, sound has become an intimate part of our daily lives. And yet, paradoxically, sound has never been more shared. Streaming music platforms, for instance, have made it possible for us to access an almost infinite library of songs from around the world. Whether you're a fan of K-pop or country, jazz, or jingle bells, you can find and share your musical passions with millions of other listeners worldwide. Social media, too, has played a significant role in the evolution of sound in the digital age. From viral TikTok dances set to catchy tunes, to Instagram stories punctuated with popular songs, sound has become a medium for self-expression and connection. It's a way to share our experiences, our emotions, and our stories, all with the tap of a screen. Podcasts, another digital phenomenon, have also transformed our relationship with sound. These digital audio files have brought back the age-old tradition of oral storytelling, allowing us to listen to everything from crime mysteries to cooking tips, right on our smartphones. And let's not forget the role of sound in video games. From the nostalgic jingles of classic arcade games to the immersive sound effects of virtual reality, sound has become integral to our gaming experiences, helping us to fully engage with these digital worlds. So, in this digital age, sound is no longer just about listening. It's about expressing, connecting, sharing, and immersing ourselves in different sonic experiences. It's about creating our own soundtracks to our lives, while also tuning into the wider symphony of global culture. In the digital age, sound has become a vital part of our personal identities and our global culture. Looking ahead, what might the future of sound hold? As we venture into the uncharted territories of the future, the possibilities for sound are as boundless as the universe itself. Imagine, if you will, a world where sound technology has advanced to such a degree that we no longer just hear sound, we feel it, we see it, we even taste it. We're already seeing the beginnings of this with developments in haptic technology, which allows us to feel sound through vibrations. As this technology advances, we might be able to experience the pulsating rhythm of a drumbeat in our very fingertips, or the gentle lull of a symphony in our core. As for music, the future holds promise for unexplored genres and forms. With the advent of artificial intelligence, we may witness the creation of music that transcends human creativity. AI-generated compositions could make us question our understanding of music and challenge our preconceived notions of what constitutes a melody or a harmony. Just as sound has shaped cultures and societies in the past, it will continue to do so in the future. The language of sound, after all, is universal. It transcends barriers of geography, language, and time. As our world becomes increasingly interconnected, we may see the emergence of a global sound culture, a shared sonic experience that unites humanity in a way we've never seen before. Sound might also play a pivotal role in our quest to understand the universe. As we send probes into the farthest reaches of space, we may one day hear the echoes of distant galaxies, the whispers of alien life forms, or the hum of celestial bodies. These sounds could revolutionize our understanding of the universe and our place in it. The future of sound is a thrilling symphony of possibilities, an uncharted soundscape waiting to be explored. But no matter how sound evolves, it will always retain its power to move us, to connect us, to define us. As we look towards the future, one thing is certain: the power of sound will continue to resonate through our lives. From the dawn of civilization to the digital age, sound has shaped our cultures and our lives in profound ways. In the ancient times, sound was a tool for communication, a method for storytelling, a means for survival. The echoes of our ancestors crafting the first instruments and manipulating their voices to create a myriad of sounds still resonate within our cultures today. From the rhythmic drumbeats of African tribes to the haunting chants of Gregorian monks, sound was a universal language, transcending borders and barriers. In the Middle Ages, sound continued to evolve, becoming more than just a tool for survival. It morphed into an art form, a medium for expression. From the melodious strumming of lutes to the harmonious tones of the organ, sound was a reflection of the times, a mirror to the soul of society. The Middle Ages also saw the advent of musical notation, a significant development that allowed sound for the first time to be captured and preserved for future generations. The modern era brought with it a revolution in sound. With the advent of new technologies, sound was no longer bound by physical constraints. It could be amplified, recorded, and played back, breaking down temporal and spatial barriers. This era saw the birth of the phonograph, the radio, and the television, mediums that use sound to connect people, to inform, to entertain. The modern era was a symphony of progress, with sound as its most eloquent conductor. In today's digital age, sound has become ubiquitous, an integral part of our daily lives. From the chirping of our morning alarms to the chimes of our evening notifications, sound is our constant companion. It has also become a powerful tool for expression, with platforms like podcasts and music streaming services allowing anyone to share their voice with the world. Sound in the digital age is a testament to our technological prowess, a symbol of our interconnectedness. As we look to the future, the role of sound continues to evolve. With advancements in technology like virtual reality and AI, sound is set to become an even more immersive and personalized experience. From spatial audio that can transport us to different worlds to AI-generated music tailored to our moods, the possibilities are endless. So, we've journeyed from the dawn of civilization, where sound was a primal form of communication, through eras where it became an art form, a medium for expression, a tool for connection, to the digital age, where it stands as a testament to our progress and a symbol of our interconnectedness. Sound, in its myriad forms and functions, has been a constant thread weaving through the tapestry of our shared human history. It's a universal language that transcends time and space, connecting us to our past and propelling us into the future. So, next time you listen to a song, a bell, or even a ringtone, remember, you're not just hearing a sound, you're hearing a piece of our shared human history,